Yo, what's going on? Today we're just gonna do a little live session where I'm gonna be analyzing the markets for the upcoming week. Let's just check if everything is in order. Why is this so annoying? I'm also going to try and stream on my phone on TikTok, but it's gonna be a little bit awkward. Just gonna be a little test, you know. And if it works, kinda, then I'll set it up next time. I'll try to make it like a multi-stream but I still need to figure out how I can like split, like make it vertical there and then still make it like horizontal on YouTube. I'm not sure if that's possible or if I need to stream on shorts on YouTube and like on TikTok in order to make it work. I don't know, but I don't have a lot of time today, so I just want to try this way. Why is YouTube Studio just not letting me in? Can I just... I just want to see like chat and stuff. Yeah, here. Yeah, I think we're live. Nice. Okay. So, let's see on TikTok. Mobile gaming, live studio. Live studio. The streaming software designed specifically. Oh yeah, all right. They really want you to stream through like their own sort of platform, and it's hard to apparently get like a stream key or something. So that's kind of annoying, but yeah, I'll try and figure it out next time. Add title. Um, Forex. Add topic. Um, am I allowed to do like education? I have no clue. Hmm. Okay. All right, let's just go live. All right. It's a little experiment on TikTok. Yeah, what's up, TikTok? All right, let's see if I can analyze the markets with just one hand, shall we? um, so okay, let's just open up a few pairs and go from there. Also, the dollar index. Let's first take a look at the dollar index, right? Still have some old lines here. So the dollar index actually turned bullish. But it's approaching like an area of interest. Let's see. Like on the daily of course, like as soon as it's turned like all the way over here, right? Like this was the lower high and this was like the lower low, right? This one. And as soon as it broke under, it made this the new lower low and this the new lower high. So meaning that as soon as it broke above here, then actually this became like, actually it broke. So now it's bullish and this is like the new higher low. Higher low. So we had a little shift of structure here. A little shift of structure on the dollar index. So that's actually kind of huge. But yeah, the new higher high is still not yet formed. Of course, the general, I would say like the direction was still bearish, but is this like a support zone where it bounced off of? Kinda, it bounced a little bit lower. Okay. All right. Let's see what happened with the weekly. Oh, the weekly also closed bullish. It actually closed above the previous week. So this one closed bullish, but overall it's still bearish. Let's see if this is okay. Oh, the weekly was bullish, but it turned bearish as soon as it broke under here, which it like did massively. So right now this is like the weekly lower low. Weekly lower low. And this is the weekly lower high. Typing with one hand is kind of hard. Weekly lower high. All right. Okay. So let's just adjust this. Weekly is now bearish. The daily is actually turned bullish. So they kind of switched. And then I assume the 4 hours probably bullish as well. So yeah. So the 4 hour, let's say, broke sort of this little structure here on this push, making it bullish. Then it shortly turned bearish again, closing under. But then this sort of lower high got broken quite fast. New higher low, new higher high, new higher low, new higher high. So right now this is the higher low. and well, the higher high is still being created, right? But it's getting a little bit messy if I put too much here, so maybe I'll just go with like the ones that aren't annoying, but like this one, the higher low on the daily isn't really like super how do you say it, like visually annoying, but it's still showing, okay, we're bullish because it's a higher low, and the higher high is like up here, it's still being created. So oh, there are some people joining on the Discord, no, on the TikTok. Hi, welcome. I'm just doing a little test on the on TikTok, where I'm just recording with my phone right now. The better quality is on the YouTube, links in bio. But if everything works out well, then I'll probably try to set it up where I can multi-stream and make the quality on TikTok a little bit better as well. But for now, welcome, welcome. Love to have you like this as well. So what frozen scan? I just got kicked off of the TikTok. Why? What? What? It thinks that I'm scamming. Uh, Alright, I just need to appeal on the TikTok. It's weird. I'm just sorry, I'm just fixing the, like, I just got sort of how do you call it? Kicked from the TikTok live, so I'm just trying to appeal the decision. All right. I was actually getting like quite a lot of viewers on TikTok. All right. Let's just put it aside for now. Stream's current bitrate is low. Is the quality low right now? I have no clue. Let's see. Hello, hello, hello. Oh, it seems okay. All right. So, okay, let's just continue for now. So what I said, I can probably remove this one for now. And I just know that like as long as this doesn't get broken, well, that's not 100% true, because if there's like a new higher high here and then that one, the new higher low gets broken, then it's, you know, then it's not true anymore. But for now, as long as this doesn't get broken, then we're still bullish. But if there are two higher highs created, then there's of course a new higher low, and then that can get broken. But for now, let's keep it simple and keep it a little bit less messy. And not the footballer messy, but all right. So we have bullish. Okay. So the lower time frames are bullish, but the weekly is still pretty bearish, I would say, right? However, even though the weekly is bearish, I would say this has been like a nice rejection, right? And I know there's a lot of people that love to trade these sort of gaps. So I have an indicator for that sometimes show these gaps pretty nicely, but I would say some people call this a fair value gap, right? But I'm not sure if it is one because it's already, you know, been here. This is a fair value gap because it hasn't been um, touched yet. So I don't think this is a fair value gap. But my overall thoughts are that most of the time it creates a wick on the weekly. So my anticipation is Monday might be bearish, and after that it will probably try to push up, maybe test the weekly EMA or test this structure, see if it's a strong structure point on the weekly. Yeah, but I think on the weekly it might be a little bit lower. It might already reached it. This, I think this is the one on the weekly. So it already touched like the area of interest, which kind of makes it a little bit of a harder decision, right? Because it's at an AOI, meaning there's a possibility that it will reject from it and just go further down. Let's see what the Fibonacci tool has to say. I always need to think on which way I need to put it. So it's a bullish move, so the full retracement would be towards here. So I think that's like at the end it doesn't matter, right? Because it's still the same stats, but let's just put it like this for now. So Fibonacci tool doesn't really correlate with any of the areas. However, it might, like I think this might be a strong sort of area because it's like the 0.5 fib level plus the weekly EMA, the 50 EMA. So I got a message from TikTok. Let's see if it's. Oh, it's just that I got a follower. All right. All right, let's just keep it simple. I think next week dollar will probably be bullish. Overall bullish, but possibly creating a wick on the Monday. All right. All right. Let's see if that's in correlation with this. euro dollar. The euro dollar actually bounced off like this super strong area where I already like had a really nice trade off. It was like it was probably my best trade ever. It was actually the night that the new president came in, like the elections basically finished. It was like that evening, that night, but it was super clean. As you can see, it was like on the Fibonacci level. It was on the 50 EMA on the daily, and it was at an area of interest. And it created like a perfect doji, I think, on the 4 hour or something. Yeah, 4 hour beautiful doji. Like this one was perfect. Such a nice trade. Gotta stay hydrated. Hydrated. All right. This is also a nice setup. These are the sort of trades I really want to start taking a little bit more. Just rejections of EMAs. You can clearly like see the EMA slowing down. That's because it's slowing down right here, right? But this was such a nice trade, possibly. I'm not sure if I've taken this or if I like sort of tested it without going for it, right? To see how it would go, and then it actually went. Yeah, these are really nice trades. Just like the slowing down of momentum here. I love it, especially after like a huge sort of candlestick in the other direction. I love it when it's instantly sort of slowed down, because then you sort of, my reading of that situation is that they put like all their effort like in pushing it up until here, and then they instantly got like exhausted and they didn't have sort of the power anymore, and you could tell it by sorry sort of by these candlesticks that are slowing down and rejection after sort of rejection. And then oh, this perfect doji on top of the EMA is so nice. This is beautiful. I would have loved to get in here. This is so nice. Like, what is this? This could have been like a 6 risk to reward. Yeah, these are sort of the trades that I really want to see if I can get next week. Dojis are my favorite candlesticks, and especially like in combination with EMAs or areas of interest. Like if you just look right, you can easily tell that this is like sort of an area as well. Right? Like it's just super simple to see. So I don't know if it's here as well, but like if you look a little bit left, then you instantly see like sort of rejection from it whenever it's under. It acts as resistance. As soon as it broke above, it used it as support like 2 times. Broke under, tested, rejected, tested, rejected, went down, and then rejected. So this like really simple, easy sort of area to see. Like you could also argue that this is. So yeah, strong, really strong area in combination with the EMA. I think those are the sort of trades that I really should be looking for more. Yeah. These are the kind of trades that got me profitable in the first place. So I just need to get back to sort of looking for these. These are really nice. Yeah. Let's just keep it like this to sort of tell myself these are the trades that I need to go for. Of course, it's always easy on hindsight, right? With let's see if we can find potentially like a trade in the future. I think this, like this area. Like you have multiple touches, like you have one touch. If you put it a little bit lower, this could be like, maybe we need to put it a little bit lower, because then we have one touch, two touches, three touches, four touches, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 touches in, yeah, it's still a small area. It's like only 13 pips or so. So as soon as it makes like sort of a move in here, I would anticipate it going down further. It will also be in line possibly with the EMA. So this would be really nice. Yeah, I think this could be nice. So let's just set an alarm here for next week. And yeah, it's also an area on the 4-hour. Yeah, I like this. This is good. Also on the daily, it will just create like a wick, and also on the weekly, where it will create a wick to then potentially go further down. And probably the area that we want to look for it actually testing is this strong area with the weekly. So I'll actually set it up as well. So we would love to take this trade like this, possibly a little bit more like this, and then it has a little bit more breathing room. Yeah, this is really clean. However, we probably want a little bit more breathing room because the RR was super high anyway. So I think this would be a potentially super nice trade. The only thing is that this is apparently like a demand zone. Also, the sort of technical indicator says buy on euro. It's because the bigger trend is of course bullish, but I think the daily went bearish. Yeah, the daily went bearish. Okay, let's draw up the lines, right? Let's just fix this up. All right. Daily turned bearish, so it's this is actually the lower high. And then I don't really need to put the lower low yet because it's not been formed yet. So we're waiting for that to be formed. The weekly is, well, still bullish, of course. So let's put that weekly bullish. Let me know what sort of pairs you're looking for next week. Then I can also take a look at them, see if I like them. And the 4-hour is of course also bearish. Don't think I would consider this. Do I consider this a low or a high? Possibly, because it's actually in line with these. This one and this one. This is a hard one. If you would consider this like the new sort of higher low or lower high, I mean, or this one. I think this one is cleaner. I think this isn't really like a lower high. So let's put this as the 4-hour lower high. Okay. I would be kind of sad if it doesn't reach this area. It will become bullish like on the 15-minute, on the 1-hour, on the... I'm just looking, is the... Yeah, the 15-minute is still bearish. Everything is still bearish. But as soon as it breaks onto this area of interest, it will actually become bullish, like on the lower time frames. But on the daily, it would look super clean on the weekly and on the 4-hour. However, it would break previous 4-hour high, so I'm not really sure. I'll set my alarm a little bit lower and just keep an eye on it a little bit closer, right? And then set another alarm as soon as it actually reaches the area. It's super small actually, like it's only like 8 pips difference, but this is a busy sort of... I always wanted, or I always like was like preaching for like, I don't know, like clean graphs, and right now mine are looking like super messy. It's also because of this indicator. Like as soon as I turn it off, it's a lot cleaner. And I've been drawing these sort of lines as of late. I've been testing trend lines and they're actually like pretty strong. Super simple. It gets broken at around like an area of interest, and then it just goes down pretty fast. I do like sort of trend lines in combination with areas of interest. Appeal not approved. How is my appeal not approved? Violate our community guidelines. I just want to know, like, am I allowed to stream this or not? Community guidelines. Can I get like... let's see if I can get some support from TikTok. Um, Flat docking is not a, what's that? What is? The fuck? Just it doesn't let me like flat docking. I want to simply I'll look at that later. Sorry if I got a little bit distracted with this sort of stupid stuff. Oh. Wait, I'm confused. Now the warning is gone from my account. Alright, I'm not sure, but suddenly my sort of account, I'm gonna try to go live again. Let's see. No, it says feel not approved. So annoying. It was actually working pretty well as well. Like a lot of organic sort of traffic on TikTok. Mm, can I get help? The help center from TikTok is just basically like what's it called? Question and answers, Q&A. Yo, anyone else had like issues with getting sort of suspended on TikTok Live? I was just showing my analysis of the markets and I suddenly got like a warning flag and I'm trying to get it fixed, but not working. Issues with getting sort of suspended on TikTok Live. I was just showing my analysis of the markets and I suddenly got like a warning flag and I'm trying to get it fixed, but not working. Yo. Just posting a TikTok asking for help on the TikTok issue. Nice. Mm. Um, mm, almost done. Sorry for this sort of. Uh, Maybe someone can help me on there, you know? Alright, alright. I do like USD CHF for sells right now. This would be a really nice area with the EMA and area of interest. But I can also see it like just going down from here where we are right now. I'm a little bit like sort of startled from like the TikTok thing. '26th, so I'm allowed to stream again on Wednesday. Okay. It's annoying. It was like I instantly had like 50 viewers or something. That passed by, which is kind of crazy. Probably not all interested in Forex, but I do like this for a short right now. Potentially just a simple 2x, but you can also go for way lower. You can like let it run. Next sort of areas here. It's basically like a free fall. I think this is probably like a demand zone. No, it's a fair value gap. The demand zone is apparently here, but we're at one right now. Yeah, it's either this. There are some zones. On the weekly, it's just basically this one. Okay. Weekly did push under, but it didn't close fully like bearish. So on the weekly, it's kind of, the weekly is kind of hard. I think it will probably push up some more. I think this area is the most likely one to like push towards and then create sort of like the lower high. That's the most likely thing to happen. let's just put it already here. Yeah, this is potentially a nice trade. Yep. Why is like all the sort of help content video? Like I just want to. Kind of tilted by this TikTok thing. Oh well. My analysis has been super slow, so that's great. It's kind of weird that I'm looking for sells on the Euro USD and on USD CHF, so kind of need to take a look at that. Basically, I'm counter trend trading here against like the bigger sort of weekly trend, which on USD CHF, I'm waiting for like sort of the retracement, which is basically this move. And there's this move, and then, okay. So my analysis on the USD CHF is a little more patient. Okay. Oh yeah, this was a nice trade. I got stopped out like pretty much instantly. This indicator is so fucking busy. Okay. did expect it to go down after this, like the massive doji rejection like on the EMA, but apparently it didn't. That was my reason for sort of selling. Still think this will go down. However, the weekly isn't like super clean. It's kind of a hard one. But it's good, I don't have to trade every pair. This is a super strong area on the weekly. Basically this whole area. But that's massive. It's like 200 pips. So let's just juice it a little bit. Yeah, about 100 pips. Yeah, this is a strong area. The daily did shift. No, actually not. The daily still bullish. Yeah, this is the higher high. Yeah, this is the higher low, this is the higher high. So daily still bullish because it failed to broke to close above. So, or failed to close under, I mean, sorry. Or failed to close above and then sort of this got broken. But this getting broken doesn't mean anything because this is still the higher high and this is the higher low. So this is not a shift of structure. So we're still bullish. Let's just make that clear. Hello. The weekly is if you consider this like a low, which I think you do. Look, then this was a new higher high, this was the higher low, and it got broken, so we're bearish. So nice test of this area again. Okay. So the weekly is bearish. Weekly lower high. The 4 hour is bearish. With this being for our lower high. Okay, yeah. Daily is bullish. 4 hour is bearish. Okay. Yeah. I think we will be looking for sells here. I think this is already like a nice area to look for sells potentially. It's a little bit big of a stop loss for my liking, but there is like a massive sort of drop it can have. So yeah, I do like this. However, a rejection around here would be great. I have a feeling that the market might open and just drop down instantly, like massively. That's what I'm thinking. Why is it also like a buy on the technical? Am I doing something wrong or? No, I think this is going down. Do, 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 do. My analysis isn't like, I don't know, they don't correlate at the moment really well because my dollar index analysis was bullish, creating a wick on the Monday. However, if the 4-hour switches structure, it could be here in this area. Then I think it can go down, but I don't know. This weekly candle is just super, like a big rejection candlestick. Expect it to go a little bit higher this week. Probably expect something like this to happen. But yeah, streaming wise, I think this is going to be it for now. I'm just gonna see if I can do anything about the TikTok thing, and yeah, we'll see. Tomorrow I'm gonna be well, I want to go live on TikTok as well. But yeah, tomorrow I'm either gonna make a video on like the what's it called, the road to back to profitability, back to getting funded, basically, or I'm gonna live stream it. Not sure yet. We'll see what happens. But thank you anyway for watching, and I hope you guys are excited for the next trading week. And yeah, good luck, and I'll see you in the next one.